Alright, we are recording. Hey guys. Back for another DC Universe Online video. And in this video, we're going to be doing another quest and see how long it takes. So, yeah. Well, I'd like to go in here first. Now, if I'm a little off this recording, it's because I have a lot of stomach pain. And a lot of issues as a result of my diet, the changing of my diet. I'm doing a high meat or a high fat, low carb diet, which is like fine, except like it's fine except what am I trying to say? Except your body, it takes time for your body to get used to it. So I'm a little bit angry right now, a little bit mad. My mood is like kind of up and down, and yeah. So if I seem like all like over the place, that's why. Want to go over here. And we want to know the hell is the mail room? I want the mail, or I want the mail room. I passed it, did I not? Yeah, I did. Alright. Alright, very good. So we'll accept that. And we'll accept those. I like the shield on that. That's pretty awesome. Alright, so what we're going to do, we're going to go here. And we want to go, not that, we want to equip these. Very nice. Okay, good. And we want to find a shop.
Fast Freddy's got specialized gear, courtesy of the Rogues.
So sell, we want to sell style, fourth world. We don't need that style necessarily. I can get rid of that. Oh, that's a bunch of style stuff that you get. No, I don't need that. I'm gonna sell everything that's gray, cause yeah, gray stuff you just don't want it. You pick it up by accident a lot of the time. I think there might be a setting that you can like decide I don't want any of the gray items, but I don't like exactly know what that is. So we're going to try and leave. I gotta find that Vito gangster guy, and that's how I know. Aha, yep. Alright, Revolver Rob. We're gonna not do that Revolver Rob quest just yet. There is a time when you naturally do it, but you can also just like do it early as well. But we're gonna not do that because we have another journal thing we'd like to do. So we're going to complete this.
Well, that went as well as could be expected. Calculator tells me you picked up a stray. She's got something for you at the safe house. I hope it's not fleas.
Alright, so we got a skill point in our weapons, so we'll go shield, and we'll go, oh, triple. So that's 1, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, I thought there'd be a 2-1 in there somewhere.
You've got to stop them.
Wait, hold on. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Okay. Alright, I get it. That's 1, and then boom. And then we have this one. We have that, the 2-1, and we have the 3-1. Yeah, the 3-1 didn't show. There we go. So we have those. Alright, back. If I had known that, she has something for me in the safe house. If I didn't know that. I didn't know it. I didn't know I had to go back to the safe house for this. I didn't. So, yeah, we're going to go over here. Wee, surfing. I love the skimming movement type. It's just so fun to me. I don't know. It just seems...
If it isn't my partner in crime. Speaking of, the Joker requested you join up with him in Cape Carmine. Up for more mayhem?
Okay. Alright, I gotta level up, so now I'm level 9. Well, from 8 to 9. Wow, I started at 7 when I did this video, and I'm already up 2 levels. Yeah, leveling is ridiculously easy in this game until you get to level 29, I would say. Or like 28, I would say. And then it gets to be like impossible. But up until like the very last levels, it's easy to level in this game. Yeah, so like if I were to do like a WoW leveling, or I don't know, like a WoW leveling, or like a what's that? Like Ion or any of those like types of things, that would take forever. But
You've got to stop them.
yeah. So what we're gonna do? Oh, Cape Carmine. I was headed in the right direction. I didn't even realize it. Alright, so Cape Carmine. Actually, wait. Before we do any of that, we wanna equip that. Yeah. That's in a scenario where something is better than nothing. Scenario, again. I didn't have anything. I didn't have an item in that slot, so yeah. That'll be the case for a lot of like your early leveling. Is like you'll have a scenario where you don't have any item in that slot at all. So then you got an item and that's better than not having an item there at all, obviously. Because you get stats, whereas before you're not getting any stats. So, ooh, and I got a new ability too. So, munitions, flat cannon, spray searing hot shrapnel at your target and nearby enemies, damaging them. Burning enemies, making them vulnerable to burning effects. Now, there's a control roll thing here too. Reduces the target's damage output and knocks down instance. So controller, for those of you guys who don't know, controller is a role that I think, now correct me if I'm wrong, but I think controller is unique to DC Universe. Online. I think it's a unique rule to that. So there are 4 roles in DC Universe Online. There's healing, there's damage, there's tank, and then there's controller. Those are the 4 roles. My preferred role is either damage or healing. I don't like tank very much. You know, and by the way, if you're coming from WoW, tanks actually have a role in this game. In terms of in PvP.
Turf. This just won't do. Perhaps you've heard about venom. It's not just any steroid. It blows up your body and your mind. Bane's meatheads are distributing it all over Cape Carmine. Let's contaminate their supplies, shall we?
Yeah. So, yeah, tanks actually have a role in PvP in this game. They kind of do in WoW. But, like, in this game, it's official. They actually have an official role. And all the, like, taunt type of things and stuff like that you see actually work on players. Whereas, like, in, like, WoW, taunt stuff only works on NPCs. And, like, only certain NPCs that aren't immune to taunts or immune to things. So, yeah. But in here, it's like, no, it actually works, like on anything. Now some NPCs will resist it, and some players will resist it, but players have to have certain items to resist it, or some abilities will make them immune to things like that. You know, or they can get a skill that makes them immune to that. So yeah, absolutely. So what we're gonna want to do is we're gonna go to here. We want to go to loadouts over here, and we want to move this over here, and want the rocket retreat to be yes.
Falcone will hear about the favor you did for me.
Okay, so now we're gonna go up here, ascend, and for flashiness, we're going to drop down because I wanna. Boom! Haha. Now we're gonna net this guy. Okay. Okay. Haha. There we go. That just helps me get over that. And we're going to...
You're not gonna get to this stuff.
Okay, we didn't have to use our abilities there, but we chose to. That's cool. I like the emblem that it shows up on the shield. I like that. So we have to defeat more of these, like Mexican mafia. These, like, yeah, Mexican mafia, like, types.
Quick, get it to the lab. This stuff's worth more than you, bro. Hurry up! The cops are coming.
Yep. I didn't test out this ability yet.
This got nothing. This stuff's worth more than you, bro.
Oh, that's dumb. Oh.
You're not gonna get to this stuff.
Alright. Net you. And go over there.
Hurry up! The cops are coming. Quick, get it to the lab.
And we have to contaminate these.
Run!
You do an odd kind of dance
This is Bane's turf.
thing.
Run! Protect the stage.
Yeah, that's kind of silly.
Hey!
Wait, so I do have a 2 thing. Wait. Oh, I do have a 2
Quick,
thing.
get it to the lab.
Wait.
Please, you've got to help.
Wait.
You've got to stop him.
This is Bane's turf now. Why, you... Help! Help! Run for your lives!
Yeah, I don't need to use all my abilities there. I just felt like spamming my abilities. So now I need to contaminate the venom.
You're not gonna get more than you, bro.
Alright.
Ow!
So rocket jump away. And yep.
Oh no!
And we need to do once more. But
Hurry up! The cops are coming!
you guys are in the way. And so I'll need to... I want to snare you up. Nice. Good, now we'll ascend just so we don't get randomly attacked.
Bane is trying to muscle in on the Falcone's turf. This just won't do. Perhaps you've heard about Venom? It's not just any steroid. It blows up your body and your mind. Bane's meatheads are distributing it all over Cape Carmine. Let's contaminate their supplies, shall we? You know, when big, strong men cry, it's just so annoying. Can't they inject a spine to go with all that muscle? Now go find out where Bane's main distributors hold up and convince him to get out of the venom business for the good of his health.
For the good of his health. Ha! I love that. Now there was... yes. Doing these things makes leveling a breeze also, if you get all of them.
Vicky Vale exclusive. Quetzalcoatl, the feathered serpent, is a widely used symbol of Bane's followers.
And...
now to find Bane's distributor. Rip out the venom injectors from his street soldiers? Now that should loosen their tongues.
And I'll do this one.
Vicky Vale on Tlaloc, the god of water. This image is used by many of Bane's more fluid fighters.
Fluid fire. Alright, so there's already a guy here.
Really hurt. What gives?
I'll take
I
that.
don't deserve this. Come on, man.
And I'll help him out.
Wait. Venom is supposed to make me invincible.
Now, he's really high level. I think he's using fire. I think that's his power is fire. And he has super speed, so...
Oh man, make it stop!
Or BC dung. So I don't know, that must be some language.
Get away. Why you?
Very good, very good, and
Hey, you! Ow, that really hurt! No more pain, please! I don't know anything, I swear.
I don't know anything. I swear.
You've got to help.
Ow!
Oh, little friend over here wants to,
Wait. Venom is supposed to make me invincible. Yeah!
and yep. Boop, boop, ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba. So we need to go. Oh, we need to go more in the. We're not more like in the middle of this.
Do something! Oh, come on, do something!
So we need to find out more of these Razor guys.
This got nothing to do with you.
Yeah, it does actually, man. This got nothing to do with you. Yeah, it does, bruh.
So much pain. They don't have
All right.
anything.
We need more venom from the Razors. Oh, there's some in these buildings, I think, too.
Venom rules.
I think there's some in the build. Yeah. Well, that's a hopper. I need Razors. You do get a little bit of experience for killing enemies, but nowhere near like what WoW gives you. But it does add up.
Why, you...
It does definitely add up.
Venom is awesome. This city is going to be ours.
So we want to look at, just see if there's any more. Oh, there's a larger area than I thought. There's a larger area than I thought for this.
I smell fresh meat.
Street soldier. Okay, there's a gas station, typical. Stag stop. Alright. There's a Razor.
Why, you...
Oh, I just have to kill the Razor. Oh, I thought I had to do that thing where... Oh, okay. I just have to kill them. Thought it was I had to, like, extract, like, go up to them.
Smell combat. Ow! Wait. Venom
Oh, I'm
is
being
supposed to
attacked.
make me
Yeah.
invincible. Why, you...
And I'll do that. And I'll mix in an ability in there, because why not?
I am Ocean Master, true heir to the throne of Atlantis, and I have a lucrative proposition for you. Meet me near the central city docks, but beware, the city is under siege.
So I'm not going to do that just yet, because...
Hey. So this is a little awkward, but lately you villains have been willing to put our differences aside and work with us. I mean, look at Lex and what happened on Earth 3. The fact is, we've got a nasty situation and things are getting a little desperate. Doomsday is back and he's rampaging through Metropolis. Superman's taking him on, but he needs help. The Justice League is off-planet and all their comms are down. I need to go find them. Could you lend us a hand?
Alright, so here we've got this. The 4x1.
What? Now Supergirl thinks we're a charity? That does it. I am done being made a fool of. Lex has gone soft. He's a total embarrassment. It's time for a change of leadership. I have a plan. Meet the LexCorp agents on my payroll in Metropolis, and we'll show Lex, Goldilocks, and her Boy Scout cousin what evil really looks like.
Alright, so here we go.
Awesome! This city is going to be ours.
Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Yep. Yep. 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay. 1, 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, actually, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, very good. Alright, I got it. I'm just trying to learn the things for the timings for the shield attacks and the everything else. Alright, so sorry, J for journal.
Now to find Bane's distributor. Rip out the venom injectors from his street soldiers? Now that should loosen their tongues.
Run for your lives.
Go to distribution center. Very, very good. Alright, this is the distribution center. Now there's a guy over here you can talk to.
The Falcones are not happy. These are our streets, got it? Get us Bane's distribution info. His clients are about to change their brand loyalty.
Alright, yep, you gotta download distribution shit also. So good. Very, very nice. So, one thing that I gotta do, or that I wanna do, and I said this before. Well, no, actually, I didn't say it before. Never mind. I did not. Scratch that. I want to get, I got a lot of money from, like, when I graduated, I had a party, and people were really nice, and they felt compelled to be generous. And one of the things that I could do with that, which I want to do, is get a better microphone than the built-in one for my computer, so that I can like do better YouTube videos. Now this isn't a job for me. It may become one, but I'm kind of thinking not really, because I'm good with like marketing and the skills that are associated with that. So I originally was going to do fundraising, but there's like 3 jobs in fundraising, and one of them gets snatched up by somebody else, and the other 2, the institutions decide, nah, we actually didn't need that after all, so we're going to take the job listing off. Or like, oh, we need somebody who's got like 15 years experience. And I was like, there's no entry-level fundraising jobs. There just aren't. There aren't any. So I have to go where the jobs are. And there's tons of marketing jobs. People need that like crazy, especially now with all the social media platforms, for sure. So, yeah, that's definitely a needed job. And as a capitalist, I believe in the merits of capitalism. And if you do believe in the merits of capitalism, like I do, you believe in going into fields where the money is, or where there's an extreme need for that field, where you as a potential hiree, a potential employee, have a lot of leverage. So where, like, in marketing, for instance, like, it's not like there's one job in that field where, like, you know, the employer has all the leverage. I've got the leverage because I'm like, okay, well, I'm skilled in marketing, I'm skilled in art, so I want to do marketing for art museums. But, like, hey, there's other art museums out there I can go to. I don't have to work for you. I can go to any other art museum I want. You know? So, why should I work for you? I'm an artist, I do art, you know, and I'm good at marketing, and I love art to pieces, and I'll do a video where I do a painting, from start to finish. And I'll show you how my style and how I work and that kind of stuff eventually, but, you know, you just have to go where the jobs are. You know what I mean? You have to go where the jobs are. You know? And right now, one of the job things that's hot, like gridiron hot, is marketing. You know, everybody needs marketing, marketing, marketing. We gotta be able to put our brand out there, you know? Like, look at, I just went today to this mall near me, and I went to this store that's Untuck It, which is shirts that are dress shirts that are designed to be worn untucked. I mean, like, that's revolutionary. In the history of, like, ever, you know, all men tuck in their shirts. You know what I mean? You don't just untuck your shirt for work. Like, get out of here. But no, they're like, nah, actually, you can. You know? And here's how we're going to put our name out there. And I'm sure the marketing guy, whoever does their marketing, like, they needed a strong marketing guy. You know?
It's like fire in my veins. Ow, that really hurt. What gives? Ow!
You know, they really needed a strong marketing guy. So, like, I'm on that tangent now, and I'd be pretty good at that, if you ask me. Because I know my way around social media, and what parts of social media I don't know, which is, like, you know, Snapchat and Snapchat and Instagram are the two that I don't really know. I know Twitter, and I know Facebook. I know Twitter, I know Facebook, I know Tumblr a little bit. I know a little bit of WordPress. Although WordPress is a bit different. I do know WordPress. I know YouTube very well. That's kind of could be considered a kind of social media platform-ish, like in a way. Which is yeah. So.
Here's something.
That's kind of the,
Ow, that really hurt. What
that's
gives?
kind of the tangent that I'm on now. And, yeah. Very, very nice. Absolutely wonderful, so. Yeah. So, I haven't uploaded in forever. So, you guys are going to see me, like, tonight. When this video, check the timestamp when this video is posted. You guys are going to see me post, like, in succession, literally, like, 20 videos. Like, literally 20, like, 15 videos. Like, you know, a lot. Because I haven't posted in, like, not a week, but, like, maybe, like, 4 days or so. So, you know, it's like, oh, man, dude, don't venom the dogs. No, poor doggo. Anyway,
Ow!
Anyway, you know, yeah. So, look for more of that from me. This is a series that I just kind of started and thought, hey, I want to do this series. And it'll give me an excuse to buy all of the powers and movement types and weapon types that I didn't have before. So, you know, great. Because I always wanted to use some of the ones that I couldn't.
You're on our turf now.
I don't want to fight the venomized doggos. I want to get them unvenomized. Okay, so we're going to go to check our inventory because we just got an item. And again, better an item in that slot than not scenario. So this item would be better, but we only want to really do shields. If we can help it. So I think we have a level up crate. Mission reward box? No. Ooh. Wait, shit. Did I just... Wait, crap. Did I just get rid of that? Did I seriously just get rid of that? Oh. Whew, that was a heart attack. Alright. So we want to go to inventory here. We do want to get that. And actually, we're going to go over here to weapon. And we're going to unlock just the weapon. Whoa, that's really cool. It's a giant gear, dude. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, I love that. Oh, I absolutely love that. 2 pieces.
Hey!
And we already do like way more damage. Well, a little bit more anyway. We don't do like way more damage, but we do enough to where I would notice. Like I do kill enemies like 1 hit more or 1 hit less. Now we have to jam this in here, because then we can open it because it was locked. So now I can open that.
Bane! You in here? Come and get your whooping!
I'm gonna break you, chump. Just like Bane broke the bat.
Alright, so we're going to want to do this.
What you?
And then do that. Wow, that's tons of damage. Ha!
Ow!
Think you're tough?
That's stupid. And I've got to cuff this guy right now.
You got lucky, punk. That's all.
Wow, that's just crazy. I'll talk to Killer Croc.
I hate Venom. And I hate Bane. The Falcone's paying me to stomp him out is just icing on the cake. You stick it to Bane, you're good by me. Adios, amigo.
Adios, amigo. Indeed. La revedere. Pa. I've been doing Romanian on Duolingo, that's why I'm speaking Romanian. La revedere, pa. Nu aveți meniul. That's like if you're at a restaurant and you say, you nu aveți meniul. Is like, I don't have a menu. So, like, can you please give me a menu? Basically, it's like, but you want to say, like, please and thank you, which you can say, you nu aveți meniul. Mulțumesc. No, because that sounds like I don't have a menu. Like, thank you for not giving me a menu. Which could be either rude or, like, weird. Because it's, like, rude, like, excuse me. Or, like, why is he thanking me for not giving him, like, did he not want a menu? You know? Like, okay, you're welcome. You know, so, that'd be kind of weird. So don't take my advice on that one. But, yeah. So, I already like munitions. Munitions is good. Absolutely, 100%.
You know, when big, strong men cry, it's just so annoying. Can't they inject a spine to go with all that muscle? Now go find out where Bane's main distributors hold up and convince him to get out of the Venom business for the good of his...
So a lot of the time these things like
that should keep most of that bad old Venom off the streets. Now I wonder, what happens if you overdose on the stuff? Let's see if those Venom injectors go to 11.
Yeah, we have to... We study the effects of what happens when you take the Venom away from somebody who's already done it. Now we're going to see what happens if you inject more than what's, like, recommended. So now it's like, oh, you want to do this Venom? Okay,
Love this venom.
fine, you can do
I
Venom,
feel
but
so strong.
we're gonna
Oh man, make it stop.
we're
No
gonna.
more pain, please.
Oh, they just collapse over and die. Very uneventful. There's nothing exciting. It's just, oh, okay, too much. I'm dead.
Bane says if we smash you, we can keep your stuff.
Whoa.
Yeah!
Yeah, if you smash me, you can keep my stuff. That is if you can smash me. Which, you can't. So, there you go. Alright, so 4. And boom.
Venom is
Oh,
supposed
that's
to
just
make me
dumb.
invincible.
Again, then again, like, there aren't very many powers in this game that aren't broken.
No more pain, please.
You know? There are very few powers in this game that aren't broken. Some aren't that good for damage, like, I think Rock maybe isn't great for damage. And what was the other one? Gadgets aren't great for damage too much. You know, there's some that, like,
Once I prove myself, Bane
I
will
feel
give me
so
venom too.
strong.
there's some that, like,
Me.
they aren't amazing. So, yeah.
So much.
Aha. I really need to invest in a better mic. Because, honestly, I feel like I'm shouting at the top of my lungs. And, like, I am. I'm shouting at the top of my
Bane
lungs.
says if we smash you,
So,
we can
if
keep
I
your
could talk in,
stuff.
like, a more normal voice,
Man,
that'd be
make it
wonderful.
Stop.
But, I can't.
No more pain,
And have the game sound, in
please.
other words. I could talk in a normal voice without the game sound. But I don't want to do that. So, shush. Yeah, excuse me. So shouting it is. La. Alright. Um.
Bane says if we smash you, we can keep your stuff. Man down.
Very, very good. Now we're just gonna.
1199, request assistance.
Now we're villains, so we don't give a shit if the cops die. Along with the gangsters. Obviously, they're
Venom is supposed to make me invincible.
they're both our enemies. Neither of them are on our side. Yeah, neither of them are on our side. Neither the police or the mobsters. Neither of them are on our side. So,
often worn
yeah.
by Bane's street forces.
The friend, the enemy, the friend,
I need it.
the enemy of
Venom is
our
mine.
enemy
No,
is,
don't
in
take
this
away
case,
the
is not our
venom.
friend. So, yeah.
Well, that should keep most of that bad old venom off the streets. Now I wonder, what happens if you overdose on the stuff? Let's see if those venom injectors go to 11.
Okay, we already did that.
Ready to rumble? Bane's holed up in the Cape Carmine lighthouse with the last of his venom. Use the entrance up top behind the light to get on in there and make the city safe for the Falcone's bribery and exploitation. And Killer Croc's inside. Falcone is actually paying him to take out Bane when everyone knows he'd do it for free.
Yeah. Lighthouse
My
Keeper.
lighthouse is full of that disgusting venom. Just the smell makes me sick. Clear it out and I'll make it worth your while.
Yeah. Very good. Alright. So we've got some more fighting to do. In here. Very nice. And, yeah. We want to go down here. And,
I
Boom,
For
boom, and
Great. Now I'll never get to have Venom.
alright, very nice. Haha. Now I want to go down even more.
You're on our turf
Boom, and that's just stupid. That one little combo, 4-2, was just dumb. It's really quite stupid, honest. Like, wow.
Once I prove myself, Bane will give me Venom too.
Ow! Great.
Alright, so we're actually a little bit close for comfort here. Yeah, we're a little bit close for comfort there, so I had to rocket jump away. Because they didn't want them on top of me. That's how you use the rocket jump. Like, oh shit, there's melee enemies on top of me. Like, I gotta run away. Like, I have to run away. You know, so it's basically like you're spamming a bunch of ranged attacks. That's basically how it works. So you're more of a ranged damage dealer than a melee one. But that's true of like the vast majority of powers. There's some, like the only reason you'd ever want to have a melee weapon, a weapon that's primarily melee, the only reason you'd ever want to have that, really, I just did shield because I wanted to see what shield was like. But the only reason you'd ever really have that is if you plan to do tanking, if you plan to be a tank, you know, or if your powers in some way are like more close range powers, like some of technology, not gadgets. Some of the gadget powers are more close range. I think, what is it, like Rock has like very short range stuff to it, I think, as well. So
I'm taking you down for Bane.
Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. Great. Now I'll never get to have Venom.
I hate the envenomed doggos because I'm a big doggo guy. But this is a video game, so I don't have to worry about it. But I love dogs. Dogs, in my opinion, are superior to cats. In every way, shape, and form. However, I still like cats. And I would own a cat before I owned a dog. The reasoning is they're better for apartments. You know, I figured out that there are three types of people in the world as it relates to pets. There are three types of pet people in the world. There are no pets ever people, people that cannot have a pet at all. Not for allergy reasons, because that's a separate. So there's four people. There's no pets ever. There's no pets because of allergies, and then there's I could go for a pet or not. People that are kind of on the fence in between, and those people that are like the I could go for a pet or not people are generally the people that buy a pet but don't want to do all the work of actually having to own a pet, because they're not really serious pet owners. They're kind of half-assed. They're kind of half their way into owning a pet. So
The juice is loose.
So yeah, there's like that, and then there's pets always only people, which taken to the extreme is like people replace their family with like pets. So like they don't even have kids; they just have like 10 dogs and like 10 cats, and they hoard shit. So I'm not advocating that, but I figured out that I'm part of that camp. The pets always people. The camp that I have to have a pet. I have to, for my mental well-being, my mental, just like I have to have a pet. And people are saying, well, just get married and have kids. like, because they're trying to say, like, oh, we'll just get married and have kids first and then see if you want a pet. No. Okay, have a pet. This is the way I look at it. Have a pet. Right? Have a pet first. And then get married and have kids. I don't even worry about, because I'm not even worried about whether or not, like, they're saying have kids first and then see if you really want a pet. But, no. I know I really want a pet. Or rather, that I know I need a pet. Excuse me. No, it's not a want. It's both a want and a need, but it's really more of a need than anything else. And then, also kids. So like, for me, they're saying, oh, we'll have kids and then see if you want to have a pet. Well, no. That's assuming that they're assuming that I want a pet to replace my kids. Right? Or that I don't, value, like, kids or whatever. It's like, no, that's not true. Like, I want to have both of those things. Because they both serve different purposes, right? And no amount of family members or kids or anything like family members, kids, friends, all that, none of those things can ever act as a replacement for a pet. None of those things can replace a pet. Family members are not a replacement for a pet. Kids and wives are not a replacement for a pet. Friends are not a replacement for a pet. They're not. Pets are a whole separate category of a need that fall outside of the realm of, like, nothing can replace a pet, in other words. There's no replacement for a pet. It's either a pet or it isn't. It's not like, no, your kids are good enough. No, if you need a pet, you need a pet. Regardless of, whether you have kids or not. And so, people don't understand that. They think, oh, well, I'm just going to suggest to him that he shuts up about pets and gets some kids. Like get married and have kids already, will you? Look, it's Jersey. Right? People in New Jersey have a head about themselves. Right? We don't just, like, freaking, like, get married because, we're 20 and we want to get married. We get married not at 20. 20 is too young. Fuck that. We get married at, like, 26, 27, And we have, like, 2, 3 kids? Because you don't need a ton of kids. But you do need kids. Like my brother and his wife there, they agreed to have 4 kids. Right? Most people in other states that are like, oh, you have to get married like at 20, they have 8 kids, and it's like, you don't need that many. Like, the most I would ever consider having, the absolute most I would ever consider having is, 6. Would be the most I would ever consider having, and that's absolute top most. But I would prefer maybe more like 3 or 4. And that sort of thing. So, if you guys are wondering, yes, I'm in my 20s. I'm a millennial. I'm 24. And no, I'm not a crazy SJW. But hey, I survived college without becoming an SJW. I win. I survived college without becoming an SJW. In fact, I'm the exact opposite of an SJW in every single way. Actually, funny enough, because I'm an objectivist. I'm an Ayn Rand style objectivist, which, is the and I'm a huge Yaron or Yaron Brook fan. So, these people would be triggered by almost everything I said. Or everything I believe. Because, I would say, like, I don't believe there's such a thing as the greater good. They would flip at me for that because they think, no, there is. I would disagree with them on that. I don't think there is such a thing as the greater good. They would say that, you're beholden to society for everything and that society is a collective and we're all working together as, like, sort of one unit. And I say, no. My definition of society is a collection of individuals which happen to cohabit the same nation. And so they have a field day with being triggered by that. I'm pro-capitalist. They're communist, not socialist, communist, right? Unlike some moderate lefties that just kind of generally favor that they're egalitarian. So there's egalitarian, and then there's socialist, and then there's communist. And egalitarian is what most of the left is, which is like you generally kind of favor a slightly left-wing version of economics, right? But no, SJWs are full-out communist. And which is funny because they cite, they cite countries like Scandinavia as countries they want to model themselves after, which is hilarious because of the fact that, like, and I'm a Swede, so I think it's hilarious that they want to model themselves after Scandinavian countries, and yet they know nothing about them, because basically Sweden is basically, it has a social net, which I'm not crazy about, but it has a social net of some sort, right? But it's basically capitalistic, right? It's capitalistic, and it's a right-wing form of socialism known as social democracy, which is social democracy can be either right-wing or left-wing or centrist. There's varying degrees of it. There's a right-wing version, there's a left-wing version, and there's a centrist version, and there's gradients all in between with this gray area. So socialism isn't inherently a left-wing ideology. So there's socialism, which is like, there's like left-wing socialism, which is your stereotypical standard socialism, which is, without, like a bunch of left-wingers, stuff. And then there's right-wing socialism, which is like capitalism with minimalistic, like, safety or security nets. And that's kind of that. One can make a case that the U.S. is basically already that, because we have like Medicaid, Medicare, and those sorts of. We have a government.
Vicky Vale exclusive. Ixchli is the symbol of stone and sacrifice.
We have a government, like Obamacare type stuff, and so like you can make the case that that we have that already, because we have all those things: Obamacare, Medicaid, Medicare, and those sorts of things, but we're basically mostly capitalistic, but we have some minimal safety net of some sort. And that's what Scandinavia is. It's like, instead of being 100% capitalist or 90% capitalist, it's maybe like 70% capitalist. And they do have like a little teensy ounce of a social safety net that's there, right? But, so, they propose that they want to be more like Scandinavia, right? Because they think Scandinavia is more in line with what they believe and what their values are, when in return, their values are actually further left than what Scandinavia is, by far. So it's hilarious when they advocate for that.
Do some old-fashioned face stomping. Drain Bane's venom when he's down, so he don't juice up again. I hear the stuff's gone tricky, so the less he gets, the better.
So yeah, now we have to fight Bane. So if I go on these political rants, like, that was one thing I did say I did want to do on my channel, is political rants. I don't know if gaming videos are the right time to, like, do them, but I figured, I don't know, I guess I'll fill up empty space with my political views, I guess.
You really think you could defeat me?
Because there's not a lot going on in terms of, like...
Croc chow.
So I want to use our powers mostly here. So we're kind of cycling through our powers here. And we want to jump away. And I want to do this.
Pathetic
And
weaklings! You are nothing but insects to me! Better run for cover with the other roaches, because I am going to bring this place down on top of your heads!
Alright, so we're gonna do that. Oh, you dodged that like a mother. Alright. Very nice. Okay. So, hold on. On an L. Alright, so hold up. Inventory. Is that better than, yes, that's better than what I have. And that's better than what I have. Okay, and what's that cape style? Back. Yeah, here. Is that it? No, it's, tattered. Yeah, tattered. But no, we're gonna go with the wings. We, like the wings.
You ain't gonna be the big man for long, Bane.
So, to my original politics point, and I'll always skip these movies because there's not really a point to it. I think we want to go for the next weapon attack. Although I'm not finding myself really using that. And I could be going for skimming. I'm holding the toggle fast movement button while skimming. Yes. Now I'd like to go to settings, controls, no credits, gameplay, chat options, here we go, key bindings, fast movement lock, yes, good, so, oh, boom, oh, that's cool, alright, that'll definitely help us get places faster. For sure. For sure. So now we want to do this.
Ready to rumble? Bane's holed up in the Cape Carmine lighthouse with the last of his venom. Use the entrance up top behind the light to get on in there and make the city safe for the Falcone's bribery and exploitation. And Killer Croc's inside. Falcone is actually paying him to take out Bane when everyone knows he'd do it for free.
So yeah, we have fast skimming. This is going to help us out a lot.
So much for Bane's entry in my gang war. I'll have to think of who to put in harm's way next. Two-Face, Hush, perhaps even the Penguin. So many possibilities. Now run along and speak with Catwoman at the safe house, and we'll talk again soon. Ta-ta!
All right. Very good. So we're going to go inside here and talk to Catwoman, and that'll be the end of the video when we talk to Catwoman. So, yeah. So, if I went on a political rant there, I don't know where else to put those. You know, honestly. But no, my original point was I survived college. I didn't become an SJW, and I'm the opposite, basically the polar opposite of, you know, because they're authoritarian leftists, and I'm libertarian right winger. So, basically, I'm the opposite of that. So, that's what I was trying to say. Is like my belief system flies in the face of theirs. Basically, is what it is. Talk to Catwoman.
All that, and you're not even on Venom. I'll remember to keep you on my short list.
Ah.
Get this. Cersei promised Giganta she could transfer her consciousness into Wonder Girl's body. Wonder Woman and her Amazons are trying to stop it. Go hit up Brother Blood in the safe house for more info.
Not yet. I think we're going to go for oh, we have another ability, mounted turret. Well, the web thing doesn't. Oh, well, that's a super ability or whatever it's called. It requires So we're gonna go for another one of these. The faster movement type in Gotham, like whatever, who cares? You don't. It's not like hyper necessary. So now I'm gonna try out the 5 thing. Oh, cool. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. No, I'm doing it wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. There we go. Yeah. Alright. Very good. Okay, so that will be the end of this one, guys. Yeah, so bye-bye. Adios. Ciao. Arrivederci. La rivedere. Pa. Heido. Tai-chan. Arigato. Arigato mas. Suguona. Alright.